Daddy. How about you? Oh, no, come on.
It was a wonderful morning in the 100-acre wood, and everyone was quite content. Tigger had bounced himself silly.
I don't think I could bounce another bounce if I had to bounce another bounce.
And Kessie was soaring high above the woods. And Piglet, well, Piglet had finished his spring cleaning and was enjoying his very neat home. And Owl had, surprisingly, nothing to say. And that put Rabbit in a surprisingly good mood. Ah, yes. And on this day, our good friend Winnie the Pooh had eaten just enough honey.
No, lovely.
And on this day, Eeyore was happily, well, napping. Oh my, I've never been in this situation before. Arnold?
Excuse me, Mr. Narrator, but is everything all right?
Sorry to have woken you up from your nap, my donkey friend, but I'm quite literally afraid that today, in the 100-acre wood, we have no story. Because you're all not doing anything.
No story? Typical. Probably my fault. Sorry for whatever it was I didn't do.
Did you hear that?
And I was
Well, actually, yes. You know, a story is something that happens, that is, well, exciting, and has a beginning, middle, and an end. And as you know, the stories I read are all about you. There just doesn't seem to be one.
Come on. You gotta pull yourself together there, Mr. Narrator.
We can't just let everyone out there down. They expect something to happen in our book.
Okay, everybody huddle up. Ready? Break. Go ahead, old rabbit. Give him the plan.
Mr. Narrator, if you please, why don't you just, well, make up something and we'll follow along. And before you know it, we'll have a story.
Why, all right. I suppose I could try.
Go ahead, you can do it.
Well, I suppose I could too.
We're ready when you are, Mr. Narrator.
Oh, right. Sorry. It was a wonderful morning in the 100-acre wood, and everyone was doing something. Who was, let's see, who was bouncing. That's it. He was bouncing. Tigger was eating some honey.
I knew I never liked this stuff.
Kessie was doing some gardening. And Owl was very confused, being an owl of very little brain.
Now, really, you must be thinking of someone else.
Well, he may be onto something there.
Meanwhile, Eeyore was going out to fly around the 100-acre wood. And Piglet said, What's wrong?
I'm afraid you might make me do something I don't do.
No. This all doesn't seem right.
Yes, quite.
This isn't working out, is it?
You better disbelieve it. I don't know what book you've been reading, but who ever heard of a tigger eating honey?
And if my great-uncle Waldo ever heard you talk about an owl of very little brain...
Rabbit's the one who likes to garden.
Oh, yes. You might say that what we do is who we are. And if we don't do what we do, it just isn't the Book of Pooh.
No,
to me because I'm winning out cold. I like the things I like. Oh, that's just what I do.
Now, gardening is hard, but it's just my cup of tea.
Bouncing isn't everything, but it's everything to me. Everybody knows we just happen to like the things we like. Oh, that's just what we do. To tell the tale or two, to try to that's just what we do. That's just what we do.
And I do suppose that you like something too. And that's just who you are. And that's just what you do.
Everybody knows some things seem so true.
You do what you do best.
And that's just what you do. That's just what you do.
All right then, Mr. Narrator. Let's try this one more time. And try to stick closer to who we really are.
Righto, I think I've got it now. Ah, yes. It was a wonderful morning in the 100-acre wood, and Owl was telling a story about his great Uncle Waldo.
And so, my great Uncle Waldo opened the chest, uncovered the goblet, and lo and behold, it was the Holy Grail. Instantly, he was overcome with fear.
Oh dear.
Meanwhile, Tigger and Piglet were just sitting around watching the bee buzz by. When suddenly 3 apples fell from above, and before you knew it, Tigger was juggling.
How do you like them apples? Get it?
Great job, Tigger. I like this story.
And then there was Eeyore, who was, well, napping. Some things never change. And of course, Winnie the Pooh was... Oh, right, where's Pooh?
Where is the boy?
Hurry, quick! Who needs our help? He's stuck.
The cut thickens.
Here we go. Get him on him head.
Ah,
Oh. There it is.
What happened to you, Pooh?
I was trying to do something exciting to help the story along, but then I thought a small sniffle of honey might be a good idea.
And then what happened, Pooh?
And I was reaching in the beehive, and an apple knocked me on the head and I fell inside.
What's he saying?
what did you say? We can't hear you.
Well, Pooh's stuck, and he needs your help to unstick him.
I'm on the wavelength.
Well, we'll all have to work together and rescue him.
Don't worry, Pooh.
With Rabbit in charge, our stalwart friends banded together to help poor Pooh.
Of course. Now, everyone, let's get Pooh out of there.
Kessie and Owl fluttered to keep the bees away. And Tigger climbed up on Eeyore's back.
Hold her steady there, donkey boy.
Don't mind me. I'll just stand here till I collapse.
And with one big pull, Pooh came flying out.
Don't fall too fast, Pooh.
And Piglet caught him. Well, sort of.
Piglet! Piglet! Oh, where did Piglet go?
All in all, they all did what they know how to do best. Help each other in their own special ways. Now that was an exciting story, don't you think?
Pretty exciting.
And so that's the story of the day there almost wasn't a story.
Until Mr. Narrator saved the day, that is.
Oh, why, thank you, Pooh.
You're quite welcome, I'm sure.
And Purdy from him, and Hubby, the ball with him, ball him there. The pur, and then, Dobby, happy. Grabby, happy, Adobe, that's how the pay.
It seemed very much like an ordinary day in the 100-acre wood. Pooh and Piglet helping Owl dust and organize his books.
May I just say, Pooh and Piglet, that this certainly is very nice of the two of you to help.
Oh, it's our pleasure, Owl. After all, you're so nice about letting us use your library. It's the least we can do.
We're happy to help, Owl. We do so love your books.
Well, I certainly appreciate it, Pooh. And so do the books. Their bindings neatly aligned and standing at attention. They seem to call out, "Read me, please read me."
All right.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. It appears, though, Owl, that this particular book wants to be read even more than the others.
Oh, Pooh, my dear boy Pooh, thank you, a million times thank you. I thought I'd lost it. This, friends, Pooh and Piglet, is the collected writing of William Shakespeare.
Oh, I only have one question, Owl. Who is this William fellow, and why is he shaking his spear?
Yes, he sounds very fierce. Is he angry with someone?
Oh, no. William Shakespeare is his name. Shakespeare was a great writer who lived long ago. He wrote some of the most wonderful things imaginable. For example, let's see. Yes. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts.
Oh, that's wonderful, Owl, but what does it mean?
Yes, I'd like to know that too.
Well, it simply means that the world is very much like a big story that all of us are in. It sounds like that because it was written a long time ago and was meant to sound beautiful.
Oh, well, it must have worked, because it certainly is beautiful, Owl.
Well, if you like that, let's go outside and I'll read you a bit more.
And so Owl took his friends outside to read Shakespeare to them under the sun and the trees.
Once more, into the breach.
How
Exciting.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
You know, I've often wondered that myself, Piglet.
What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun.
Who's Juliet?
I believe that's you, Piglet.
What is it, Owl?
Are you tired of reading Mr. Shakespeare's words?
No, it's just that it reminds me of my youth on the stage at Oxford. I'm afraid I'm having an attack of nostalgia, that's all. Well, I must go now. Thank you again for all your help.
All right, Owl. Take care.
Goodbye, Owl.
Oh, dear Pooh. I certainly hope that Owl is all right.
I hope so too, Piglet. Nostalgia sounds like a terrible disease. Perhaps I should find out a bit more about it.
Oh, what a good idea, Pooh.
Piglet and Pooh went off to consult with their friends Rabbit and Tigger, who, in the absence of Owl, were the friends they most often consulted with.
Nostalgia, you say? Well, I'm glad you came to me then. This dictionary has everything in it. Nostalgia, start with an N. Oh, here we are. Noel, Norway, Nosegay. Ah, yes. Nostalgia. Oh, please, now let me read it. Let's see. Nostalgia is a sometimes painful feeling of missing times gone by.
My Rabbit, it doesn't sound good.
Cheese and crackers. It's no wonder he's catching stuff. Living way up in that drafty old treehouse.
No. Don't you see? It's not a disease. It's only a feeling. Owl is remembering what things used to be like for him. And, well, I suppose he misses it a little. That's what nostalgia is.
Still, I wish there was something we could do to make him feel better. It seemed very sad.
So they all decided to go and see what they might do for their old friend.
This above all else, to thine own self be true.
Who is he talking to? Oh, I'm afraid the nostalgia must be getting worse. If only we knew what he was missing so much.
Oh, Rabbit, I do know. It's something about what's in that book by Mr. William Shakespeare.
Huh?
He was a wonderful writer.
Shakespeare? Oh, why didn't you say so? Oh, I love Shakespeare. Come on, I know just what to do. We're putting on a play.
Okay, I see where this is going. I'll ask. What's the play?
Yes, I'd like to know that too.
Well, a play is a story you can act out in front of people on a stage. Come on, and I'll show you.
And so off they went. Meanwhile, Owl, I'm afraid, was feeling more nostalgic than ever.
Such memories.
Forsooth and whatnot. Is Owl within? Therein, perchance?
Excuse me?
Oh, that's old style Shakespeare way of saying, is Owl here?
Oh, I say then, verily I say thee, I am herein.
Huh?
I'm here.
Oh, good, 'cause I have something for you.
Sir Owl, oh my, thy presence is requested forthwith and with most haste at the Glob Theatre for a performance by the 100-Acre Players. Oh, how wonderful! I've been invited to a play. I'll come, of course.
Follow me.
Well, come on, bless to all wood, forsooth we're putting on our play.
If thou thinks we're talking funny, please don't turn and walk away.
There was this guy named William Shakespeare who wrote the way that now we sing.
So watch as we strut and fret a while.
And soon you will see.
Praise the thing.
Oh, true. Friends, owls, and countrymen, lend me your ears.
Why, don't you have enough of your own, my fluffy buddy? Lovely.
Wonderful plays wrote William Shakespeare.
Fit for a piglet or a king.
So if you think you got what it takes,
Try it thyself.
the praise the thing. Just remember to speak or eyes, tripping giftingly on the tongue.
Alas, poor Honeyjaw, I knew thee well.
Piglet, we're for out now, Piglet.
Over here, Pooh.
Oh, could you pull this down off my head?
Thank you, Piglet.
Magnificent.
Am I not wise as I am beautiful?
Why, you remind me of Shakespeare's Spottle.
Gee, thanks.
No, thank you. Ah, my friends, how well and good. You brought brought such joy here to our wood, and as at Oxford we love to sing, hey, nonny, nonny,
And a ring-a-ting-ting.
And there's work and there's play.
but as Will used to say, hip hip hooray, the play's the thing,
You don't remember.
the play, Thank you, friends. That was wonderful. It certainly takes me back.
Oh, good old. So, does that mean your nostalgia is better?
Oh, yeah. Well, you said you had nostalgia.
And you seem so sad.
So we decided to help.
By putting on some Shakespeare. Kind of.
Is that what this was all about? Oh, my thank you, my friends. And rest assured, your play has officially cured me of my nostalgia.
Oh, even though it wasn't exactly Shakespeare?
No. I'm sure Shakespeare himself would have been proud.
True, Owl, very true. And as another woodland creature once said in one of Mr. Shakespeare's plays, a play called A Midsummer Night's Dream, if we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear.
The policy here. Pip, I'm on it. Chances are horsey. Amen. The party. I'm on it. A pan. Don't be long. Amen. Dan? Dan?